Deep in the heart of the world, hidden from maps and men, lay a forest unlike any other. The trees whispered secrets to the wind, their leaves shimmering with emerald light. This was the Forest of Midnight Whispers, a place where magic danced beneath the moon and stars. Animals in this forest didn't speak with their mouths, but with their hearts. Their thoughts flew like silent songs, weaving tales of courage and kindness. If you listened closely, you could almost hear their dreams rustling through the leaves. The air hummed with the quiet symphony of nature, a lullaby sung by crickets and frogs. Fireflies twinkled like fallen stars, guiding lost wanderers with their gentle glow. The Forest of Midnight Whispers held its breath, waiting for a new adventure to unfold. Tilly, a rabbit with fur as white as snow, hopped nervously through the undergrowth. She had wandered far from her burrow, chasing after a mischievous moonbeam. Now the path home was lost, and shadows stretched long and dark around her. A tiny tear rolled down Tilly's cheek. The forest felt big and scary, and the whispering trees only made her heart beat faster. She missed the warmth of her burrow, the comforting scent of her mother's soft fur. Suddenly, a twig snapped in the darkness, and Tilly froze. Her nose twitched, catching a whiff of something unfamiliar, a mix of crisp night air and something else, something that sent shivers down her spine. What if it was a grumpy badger or a sly fox? Tilly squeezed her eyes shut, wishing with all her might to be safe at home. "Don't be afraid, little one." A voice as gentle as the rustling leaves reached Tilly's ears. She opened her eyes to see a magnificent silver fox, its fur shimmering like moonlight on snow. The fox's eyes, the color of melted chocolate, held a kindness that calmed Tilly's fears. "I am Elian," the fox said, his thoughts flowing like a soothing melody into Tilly's mind. "What brings you to the Forest of Midnight Whispers at this late hour?" Tilly, emboldened by Elian's gentle nature, shared her tale of adventure gone wrong. Elian listened patiently, his tail swishing softly behind him. When she was done, Elian smiled, his whiskers twitching playfully. "Don't worry, Tilly. In this forest, no one is ever truly lost, especially not tonight." "Follow me," Elian said, turning towards the heart of the forest. "I know just the place to lift your spirits." Tilly, feeling a glimmer of hope spark within her, hopped after Elian, her fear melting away with each step. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, Tilly's sadness gave way to wonder. Elian led her through hidden paths, past trees that shimmered with an inner light. They met a wise old owl perched on a branch, its eyes glowing with ancient knowledge. The owl, sensing Tilly's worry, shared a dream of courage and hope, filling her heart with warmth. Further on, they encountered a brown bear with fur as dark as night. But this was no ordinary bear. Nestled amongst its thick fur were honeycombs that glowed with a soft golden light. The bear, with a rumbling thought that felt like a warm hug, offered Tilly a taste of its magical honey. It tasted like stardust and moonlight, chasing away the last of her fears. Elian explained that the Forest of Midnight Whispers was a place of wonders, where dreams took flight, and even the smallest creatures could be brave. With each step, Tilly felt a new strength blooming inside her, a strength she never knew she possessed. Finally, they arrived at a clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center shimmered a pond, its surface reflecting the starry sky above. Sparkling lights danced beneath the water, painting the clearing in 1,000 shimmering hues. "This is the wishing pond," Elian explained, his voice barely a whisper. "Legend says that if you make a wish under the light of the stars, it will surely come true." Tilly closed her eyes, her heart overflowing with gratitude for Elian's kindness and the magic of the forest. She wished with all her might to never feel alone again, to always have a friend by her side. When she opened her eyes, a single teardrop slid down her cheek. But this time, it wasn't a tear of sadness, but of hope. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Elian led Tilly back to the edge of the forest. She turned to thank him, but Elian was gone. vanished like a dream. But Tilly didn't feel sad. She knew in her heart that she would never be truly alone again, for the magic of the Forest of Midnight Whispers and the friends she had made would always be with her, now and forevermore.